Welcome to Music for Peace. This is one of our community events for the Veterans for Peace national convention that we have each year. My name is Jules Vaquera. I am the membership coordinator on staff at Veterans for Peace. I'm a veteran for peace, and I'm a gamer for peace, and I am a veteran of the imperialist wars in Iraq, and not fucking proud of it. One of the things that I do to repay my cosmic debt is participate in organizations like Veterans for Peace. And another thing that I do to repay that debt is write music that speaks truth to war. So that's why I'm here, and we've got a bunch of other artists who are doing songs of struggle. Really amazing stuff. And all of our artists tonight are from the People's Music Network. And this is Ben Grosscup, who is the leader of that organization. Would you tell us a little bit about the People's Music Network, Ben?
Well, I'm in a funny to be telling you about it. But, this is to serve the song I'm about to do, not to tell you about the People's Music Network. Right? No, but the People's Music Network is an organization, a membership organization that has been around since the early 80s, or since the late 70s by some counts. And we are committed to using our music, our poetry, our spoken word as a tool for social justice, for peace. And we are committed to a lot of the same things, actually, that the Veterans for Peace are committed to in transforming this country from such a profoundly militarized and violent country into one that, could actually, provide a decent living for the future. So we put lots of virtual events on, connecting artists. We're going to be doing a big hybrid convergence in New York City, October 20th and 21st, which we're really excited about. And more information is coming out about that soon. But yeah, we're a membership organization. We've been in it for the long haul, and it's great to be collaborating with the Veterans for Peace.
That's awesome. So we're going to get straight into our lineup. Our very first artist is Ben Grosscup.
Hey.
The floor is yours, my friend.
Thank you, Jules. It's great working with you. And I should mention the People's Music Network. We're at peoplesmusic.org. So I'll just switch personas here. And I'll be Uncle Sam. This song is called Uncle Sam Sees a Shrink. Can you imagine that? Imagine that therapist across the couch from Uncle Sam. And what would Uncle Sam say? Here we go. So what brought me here, Shrink, is I started to think that perhaps I've gone into decline. I almost forget when the sun never set on countries whose rules I define. My unrivaled power meant nations would cower and help my vast wealth to accrue. If one wasn't supine or they got out of line, well, I'd just take them out in a coup. And I have by far the most nuclear warheads. Each one is on trigger alert. My hundreds of foreign bases are spread to maintain the control I exert. So doctor, help me, I can't understand why wielding this power feels pointless and bland. Even with all my arms, my wealth and grandeur, I still feel so insecure. Be frank with me, please. I'm down on my knees. Your words come with weighty credentials. Why am I in this pain? Can you help me regain the status of being essential? It just makes me irate when erstwhile client states demand that I honor their borders. I feel anxious and sick. Check the diagnostic manual of mental disorders. Hey, doc, Doctor, what's the assessment at which you've arrived? And where's it described in this text? Well, I'm paging up there in the DSM-5 for... What's the section called again? The military? Industrial? Complex? Says the symptoms are fraudsters and hacks win the biggest contracts, building jet fighters and drones. Economies go down in the cities and towns once lenders start calling in loans. Doc, my global franchise runs on free enterprise. Your opinions have caused me frustration. Just help me to see all the threats facing me, like the meddling done by foreign nations. Or do you mean to imply that the very armed forces, key to the power I've known, empty me of my best resources and cause me to feel so alone? My consultants attested that you were the best, but I clearly see now you're a phony. I pay you too well to be left in this hell of the stress that comes with hegemony. This session has only made me feel more ill and thrown your prestige into doubt. You should have known I'm a shining city on a hill. We're done now and I'm walking out. Thank you, Jules.
All right, next up to the stage, if I can find her, there she is. We've got Jendog. Hey, Ben, before you go change out of that fabulous costume, would you like to give us an intro for Jen here?
I would love to, friends. This is Jendog Lonewolf. Jendog is a MC from Bushwick, Brooklyn, a member of the People's Music Network Steering Committee, and a fabulous performer and hip-hop artist and writer. Welcome, Jendog Lonewolf.
Hey, thanks, Ben. That was pretty awesome, as usual. You're amazing, and thank you, Veterans for Peace, for existing, and thanks, Jules, and for having me, and happy to be here.
Hell yeah, we're glad to have you too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn over the stage to you, Jendog, and pull me and Ben back. It's all you. Thank you.
All right. So this first song that I'm going to do, hey, everybody. My name is Jendog Lonewolf, and I'm not a veteran, but I am for peace, and I choose peace all the time. Until I don't have to, but, Anyway, this song is called Off Our Backs, and... you can find me online at I Love Jendog, ILOVEJENDOG. Yeah. So sometimes this song is called Suffer and Succotash, but really it's off our backs. That's where I want this system to be off our backs, all of our backs. Yo. Suffer and succotash, black lives suffer backlash. Red and brown was here first, but they hook us up last. Stamina how we outlast, speak out they say that that's bad. Easy for them to say that from the privilege that they've had. But what I learned to spot is how poverty lacks justice. Benign neglect, make sure there's lots of pain amongst us. We just hope to make sure, but the waves around us dunk us. They greedy, plus they plant drugs, teach others to distrust us. But some of the richest spirits I've ever known didn't have dimes in their pockets, no account. Golden records on their minds. Projects, poverty, townships, poverty, PTSD in the hood. It's so real that it still bothers me, and I'm grown. Most of my seeds been sown. Even still, ask me now, damn, how much do we own? Not that much, that's how much. Nothing plus tax, yet trillions of these dollars got made off our backs, 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 off our backs. Just a little something to get you started. This next song is called State of the World, and that's WHIRLED. Let's see here. Yo, state of the world. Most victims are not a pot to piss in. I like that cause the shiesty politicians protest but they don't get paid to listen. Hands up and it ain't our palms existing. Still open season on blacks and native women. Still cracks in this bad cycle shit's done. Corrupt leaders cause the people didn't pick them. Medical and food industry is sickening. Hey yo, where do I start? So intertwined, premeditated, ill-fated victims. This hierarchy is post-dated. Intentions evil, delivering speeches unbelievable. There ain't no good sequel, be victor or the beast will eat you. It's already ceased to be an engine to serve the people. Governmental, 2 words of the evil that men do. The fraudulent Babylon, got our youngins on heroin. People lost in the forefront with barely foundation to stand on. Barricaded in worlds, enveloping girls. No direction, insurrection, my kitchen stay curled. Fools running around like heads with soft torsos. Who satisfied with morsels? Remember what life taught you. Divided we conquered, together we're not lost. What's the method for together? Well, it won't exceed the cost, and that's for sure. Your fight should be my fight and mine yours. Tolerate no pause, get them verbs off pause. Get them verbs off pause. You tolerating on pause, get them verbs off pause. Get your verbs off pause. You tolerating on pause, get your verbs off pause. It's a lot in that statement right there. Get your verbs off pause. You know, some of us, we want to do things and we're not out there doing it, but really every single thing we do is like, should be towards a movement of unity and smashing this shitstem out there, you know, everything. Most victims are not a pot to piss in. I like that cause the shiesty politicians protest but they don't get paid to listen. Hands up and it ain't our palms they glisten. Still open season on blacks and native women. Still cracks in this fast cycle system. Corrupt leaders cause the people didn't pick them. Medical and food industry is sickening. Babies crying ripped from the arms of their moms and poured that brown bucket's broken, worn, disappeared with no regards. Life already been hard, working for the man until you die on the job. Filthy, greedy slob, not much change since Africa. They stole people, then added evil to formula, creating cheap labor, free mad heat, slave labor, evolved the mad beef in our streets. So I spit my piece on this beat unique. I need my people healthy, brain, teeth to feet. Medicare, health scare, seem like no one with wealth care about this brown melanation. Cards ain't dealt fair. There's too many humans whose food supply is too bare, and too many children, too many secrets to bear. Too many procreated cause the wealthy don't care. Too many doctors selling drugs, too much corporate welfare. So get your verbs off pause. You tolerating on pause, get your verbs off pause. Get your verbs off pause. Tolerating on pause, get your verbs off pause. Alright. Yo. They be socializing instead of actual socializing. I don't need what they sell, but the masses be buying into it all up and down, send fluid through it, 2C change. You know it's we who gotta do it to it. True, we broke apart, but I'm not giving up. Black people hurting, something got us tripping up. Scales uneven, moms besieged by bereavement. Papa Stone tall's hot as rolling down the pavement. They ain't never needing sergeant. Come on, let's face it, others get reparations, but we gotta take it. That's how they get us in the criminal justice systems. Let's set up justice, then the base suffer. That's what Tupac said. The hate you give little infants kills us all dead. That community suffer, fathers suffer, mothers suffer, brothers, sisters, aunties, and uncles suffer. We all suffer for our supper. The supper sufferers, the supper sufferers, the supper sufferers, the supper sufferers, the sufferers, the supper sufferers, the supper sufferers. Okay, y'all still get out there in digital land? So weird, I can't hear you. I know you. Somebody said something, but I can't really hear you. Anyway, this last song that I'm gonna do is called "Private Enemy." That's a shout to Public Enemy and the genius of Hank Shockley. Shout out to all the truckers out there in the world. What up, Don Don, Jason? Ow! Yo, if you see something, say something. These are authentic Bushwick sirens right here. If you see something, say, I've been around the world and now I can't even believe the things we let fly by. Got the drug dealers keep the patients how high. Then on my nerves when I see the children cry. We're in spirit revolution. Why so many dry eyes? Complacently digitized, water full of fluoride. Your lies, my lies. Realize, spider trapped us. This web is worldwide. More lies, education's full of more lies. Entire communities, post-traumatic suicides, homicides, wrecking lives through genocide. His story repeats, protesting you die. Can't let it slide and enlightens know why I believe that they really want us sold in the schizzite. With I am, I'll be awake in the night. This fizzite, we gotta fight with all of our might. Treason is buttons, sticky fingers on buttons. They be brainwashing. If you see something, say something. Fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing about fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Treason is buttons, sticky fingers on buttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing. Fake wars, if you see something, say something.
If you see something, say something.
Lungs tight, can't breathe. These sheep will still sleep. Alarm clock won't stop. Send a message through me. Sky watching, moon praise, sun worship, stargaze. Brown skin hated on. We need the blind to change ways. People killing self, nature stolen bad health. Universe forgot about. People crave the wrong wealth. Plus they caught up in looks and they gave up on books. World Wide Web got us trapped in they hooks. Soldiers going all out. Log on, tune out. Misplaced aggression. Innocence chewed out. Pants sag, ass out, and propaganda passed out. So much on my plate in society assed out. Adults no longer really raising a child. Sex symbols really hot, but role models mild. Wildlife to me is nature, flipped to sand. What happened to the days when we really did what we can? Sticky fingers on buttons, they be brainwashing. If you see something, say something. Fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing about fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Treason is buttons, sticky fingers on buttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing. Fake wars, if you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. If you're aware, they distract you, regress and retroact you. Sleepwalkers wake up, the knowledge kick slap you. Step out your TV box, led by. Cause there's more going on besides Hollywood, Xbox, and black men with nice hops like dangerous night cops. Bruising power, make organized price drops. The rice crops up and yet the iPod's down. Let's see Ben planning, watch some sad face clowns. 9 to 5 kill stamina, political scammers. Social hitmen, the real truth is so scandalous. Ignorance is bliss if you drink piss with lies. Infiltrated spies. Folks friendly in the sky, so it ain't no surprise that it's safe to surmise. They succeed in the terror, pull a wool over eyes. With that said, you know why I hit the booth? For all the non-believers ignorant of the truth. Treason is blunt and sticky fingers on buttons. They be brainwashing. If you see something, say something. Fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing about fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Treason is blunt and sticky fingers on buttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing. Fake wars, if you see something, say something. Treason is blood and sticky fingers on buttons. They be brainwashing. If you see something, say something. Fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing about fake wars, bodies chopped like muttons. Treason is blood and sticky fingers on buttons. Kids wildin' out, grown adults ain't saying nothing. Fake wars, if you see something, say something.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you for having me. Jendog, Lonewolf. You can find me online. I love Jendog. Venmo, IG. Somewhere I'll be in your city. If you see something, say something. Thank y'all.
Okay, can you hear me now? Testing, testing. Can anybody hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you so much for being here, Jen. That was fucking amazing. Thank you for writing music, and thank you for performing it for us. I am going to bring our next performer to the stage. I'm going to bring up David Rovics. I'm going to pull Jendog out. There we go. How you doing tonight, David?
Great, Jules. Great to be with y'all. Wonderful.
Yeah.
A pleasure.
Yeah. It's wonderful to have you. Can you tell us how long you've been writing music? How long you've been a part of the People's Music Network?
Well, I mean, a long time. But actually, I used to, I've sung at 5 different Vets for Peace conventions, at least, in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, cool.
Mostly when everybody was a Vietnam era vet, was that at the time when that was still the dominant kind of. Yeah, and then Dave Klein died, and then I I haven't played at a conference until now, so I'm just tickled to get invited back to sing at one online. Although I wish it were still. I'm really looking forward to when they're happening in a actual building again.
Yeah, me too. Well, we are very happy to have you, and I'm going to hand the floor to you right now. Take it away.
Thanks. So I was just in touring in England and Scotland until just a few weeks ago, and the most exciting thing going on there, as I'm sure many folks listening will agree, knowing the audience involved here, there's a group called Palestine Action that has been trespassing onto arms manufacturing plants with sledgehammers. And they keep on getting found not guilty because the legal system just doesn't seem to know quite what to do with them, because they're challenging a company called Elbit Systems, which is primarily sending weaponry to Israel. And there's certain issues with international law in Israel, so the state is having issues, and it's a very interesting situation. And I wrote a song about it. Protests were going on. They were going on for years. And then Palestine Action started smashing up the gears. That's when the people got up off of their seats, took their families into town and blockaded the streets. For 3 days and nights you could hear the hammers swing, though no one knew for sure what the future might bring. They knew one thing for certain: these weapons of war must not be sent to the ports they're heading for. So this is a note to Elbit Systems: you will be shut down when the sledgehammers of justice come to town. After smashing up equipment and smashing a whole bunch, a lot of folks began developing a hunch. The cops took 3 full days to send anyone inside, and after 15 hours, they let the charges slide. It seems the prosecutors understood the climb. British companies aiding and abetting war crimes. The factory in Oldham had to close its gate, and the muralists in Palestine said that's smashing great. So this is a note to Elbit Systems: you will be shut down when the sledgehammers of justice come to town. All around the country, hammers being swung, showing civil disobedience is stronger than the tongue. Taking action here so the weapons go nowhere, so they don't get sent to the IOF, because we know what they'll do there. And so does the Prime Minister, then the men who he supports, selling weapons to war criminals who don't want to go to court, who don't want to face the facts of what they've done, where the bullets go when they're fired from the guns. So this is a note to Elbit Systems: you will be shut down when the sledgehammers of justice come to town. When the sledgehammers of justice come to town. When the sledgehammers of justice come to town. And let's see here. I'll do a song that I definitely would have sung at the last Vets for Peace conference I was at, which was, I think, 2005 in Texas. And it was just when Cindy Sheehan, whose son Casey Sheehan had just been killed in Iraq a year earlier, or not even a year earlier, I guess. And Cindy came to the Vets for Peace conference and was speaking there in August 2005. Actually, just about to the day, August 2005. And then she, no, it was early August. That's right, the beginning of August, not the beginning of August, and around Hiroshima Day. And then she took a whole bunch of Veterans for Peace attendees at the conference with her to Crawford to camp out at George W. Bush's ranch for the next several weeks. And at the time, I know some of the conference organizers were not so happy because, they had organized a good conference for the weekend. And here she was coming and taking 50 of the conference attendees away to go to Crawford. But then she got a lot of media. So everybody was very happy about it. In the end, it's a good move. And I wrote this song a long time ago. And it's not about Cindy Sheehan, but it's one that we sang in Texas on more than one occasion. My name is John Riley. I'll have your ear only a while. I left my dear home in Ireland. It was death, starvation, or exile. When I got to America, it was my duty to go. Enter the army and slog across Texas to join in the war against Mexico. And it was there in the pueblos and hillsides that I saw the mistake I had made. Part of a conquering army with the morals of a bayonet blade. And there amidst all these poor dying Catholics, screaming children, the burning stench of it all, myself and 200 Irishmen decided to rise to the call. From Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied, so we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We marched neath the green flag of St. Patrick, emblazoned with Erin go Bragh, bright with the harp and the shamrock, and Libertad para Republica. Just 50 years after Wolf Tone, 5,000 miles away, the Yanks called us a legion of strangers, and they can talk as they may. But from Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied, so we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We fought them in 5 major battles. Churubusco was the last. Overwhelmed by the cannons from Boston, we fell after each mortar blast. Most of us died on that hillside in the service of the Mexican state. So far from our occupied homeland, we were heroes and victims of fate. From Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied, so we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. From Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied, so we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. Well, I'll do one more here, and it's I'll do this one for a song for a veteran. Mentions a bunch of different names. One of the less well-known of them was a combat veteran. And I'll just say about this song, for anybody who might wonder, that, sometimes you don't necessarily, sometimes you have to just try to get into somebody's head and not necessarily, I'll just leave it at that, I guess. Jacob Blake was walking to his SUV, Alton Sterling, was selling DVDs. Eric Garner had just broken up a fight. Breonna Taylor was asleep in the middle of the night. Tamir Rice was playing in the park. Elijah McClain was out walking after dark. Dominique Clayton was sleeping in her bed when she was shot by a cop in the back of her head. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Walter Scott was driving to a store. Betty Jones was answering her door. Philando Castile was driving home with his girlfriend. Anthony Hill was naked on the grass when he met his end. Edsel Ford was walking in his neighborhood. Michael Brown was blown away just standing where he stood. Kendra James was shot to death at a traffic stop by yet another unaccountable killer cop. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Tatiana Jefferson was playing a video game with her little nephew. Gunned down just the same. Oscar Grant was celebrating the new year, handcuffed when the shots rang out that everyone could hear. Eric Reason pulled into a parking spot. Not long after that was when he was shot. George Floyd was just shopping in a store. Micah Xavier Johnson thought he was still at war. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names.
Wow, David, that was beautiful. I know you can't see, you probably weren't seeing the chat because you were doing your thing, but we have people literally singing along with you in the chat. We got some really amazing comments from our audience. They're really loving what you're doing. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm new to VFP, so I had no idea that you had performed back in the day. So I am just so happy that Ben suggested having you. Thank you so much,
Me
David.
too. Thank you.
All right, so we have reached a portion of the program where we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to play a little game. David, are you going to play along with us?
Heck yeah. I'm all
Okay, I will
registered
leave you
Jackbox
on.
TV.
All right, here we go. We're going to bring some folks in. Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about the game?
Hello, all you wonderful people out there. It's really hard to follow up the amazing artists that have been playing so far. Jendog blew me away, and then I don't know how to follow up that song that David just played, but that was amazing. So we're about to lighten the mood a little bit and go with something some of y'all might know with Jackbox. If you've ever enjoyed some good trivia games, been to a bar and had this up on a screen, it's a good place, good time to play. You can play right from your cell phone, your tablet, your computer, however you want to play. It's easy. Don't need to download or anything. I'm going to get this crew of people brought into the game, and then you and the audience get to interact, play, and participate in the fun. Let me get this going. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to jackbox.tv right there. You can see it right at the top right there. And while people are pulling that up, let me make sure.
He's going to show us that 4-letter code here in just a second.
I'm going to show you that 4-letter code. Yeah. Let's see. That 4-letter code is going to be HOKK. Go ahead, hop on into that. I'm going to give my fellow awesome people there. Now, out in the audience, you can still join. It's not too late. You join from the audience. You just go type that code right there, and you'll be on. And while we get this situated, we'll go through the rules of this game and everything once I hit that button. I see one audience member's already in there. A little bit about why we do this. Gamers for Peace is a truth in recruitment, counter recruitment initiative of Veterans for Peace. Started last year. We live stream multiple days a week. We've been going pretty strong for 1 year and really pushing back on the military's presence in online gaming adjacent spaces, recruiting kids as young as 13. And I'll leave it there for right now. You'll probably hear me talk a little bit more about Gamers for Peace and the wonderful people and community that we've established there. But without further ado, I'm going to get started in this game, since everybody's in here at least. Unhide. Might help if I started it from the right device.
LOL.
LOL. Right, you can tell it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've had this game on. I've been playing way too much Pokemon Unite recently. Okay, let's get this going. Here we go. And there is audio. Let's not forget that. Boom. That's part of the get fun of this game. Boom.
Yo, check it out. I love all my MCs, but y'all got to back up. I'm not about to be a statistic down here. Yo, Rach, time to take over. Man, this looks like Chicago all over.
Where are you? Never mind. Here's how you do it. We'll ask you for a word or a phrase. We'll use it to complete line 1 of your rap. You then write a line that rhymes with it. We do that about 2 times, and you have your 4-line verse. We hear him back, and we vote on that winner, which, honestly, you all are. Well, Shadow?
Yo, it looks like we stuck with the robots. Okay, where all my hip-hop heads at? Y'all ready for the battle?
Is everybody ready? I see us.
I am.
Battle. Okay, let's get it in.
Let's see.
Time to get them lyrics down. I need you to write a word.
Abstinence is the
phrase,
ultimate virus blocker.
then an entire
Spam.
line that rhymes with the winner. You need help? Just use the suggestion button on your device.
All right. Now the key is you play the game from your phone.
A negative adjective.
I have an opponent. Each have opponents. Okay. There was supposed to be something I was supposed to rap with. I just start off with just. Okay, probably.
Let's see. Normally I have a chat that I can normally readily easily see and see what's going on. Let's see.
Yeah, stay active in the chat, y'all. We encourage y'all to engage with us there.
Jules is already done. That's pretty quick. I see Greg Corning down there. Hey, Greg, how's it going? Mary Beth knows that is it's jackbox.tv, just as a heads up, not jackbox.com. Just in case you were having trouble connecting. So, Regina, what you see, those choices, if you press those choices, you'll see the meters filling up on the screen right now. You're interacting with the city. You'll get to start voting on your favorite rappers in just a moment. Once we get in about 38 seconds, you'll be able to start seeing all that good stuff. So start pounding on the things on your screen and watch the city change.
Now, if you can't think of anything at all, you can use that Write For Me button.
Okay. Call the train.
You can watch if you want to.
Type faster. Time's almost up.
I want to see the train come. Vote for the train with me.
What's all those buttons for?
You start messing with the
C
city.
button, push button.
Right?
I'm trying to see.
Listen, Rep, I know that you like to just smack the big red button. The thing that says don't press,
First battle of
press
the
it.
night. Let's go, y'all.
Right, shiny.
Ooh, I'm playing Jendog. Or it looks like. Oh, yeah. Jendog versus Jules. Okay, this is not going to be good.
Okay.
My rhymes are so sweet they're covered in flowers. It's the way I like to while away the hours.
Nice.
My arms under my brain's full of bowl of noodles. I cross the street just to pet Simon Poodle.
That was kind of cool.
All right, Steph.
Anyone who uses poodles in a rap, I'm happy.
Come on now, don't let
David,
me-
I know. The whole point is to be lost, like the
Trying to catch me is a wild goose claw. Words can be
goose
hard,
call.
and so can words speak. Unknown, from here to Mars. You're far too ugly for me to insult.
Oh.
Nice. All right, audience, who's winning that? Who's
That was
winning this
fire.
battle? That was fire. That's fire. We got Tamagotchi and SpeakerBot going right now. Who's winning this one? It's in
Oh, we
your
have to
hand.
vote.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely not me. That's a disaster. Who comes up with these lines that we're trying to rhyme with?
The game does.
Oh God.
It's the algorithm. It's the
It's the
simulation.
robots.
I want a
The
better
robots.
algorithm.
Steph takes round one.
Get it, Stephanie!
Trying to start Steph. There we go. Find Stephosaurus in the Games for Peace Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. Hang out with this awesome community of young vets and people that are avoiding being recruited by the military.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Jendog, open it up.
Excellent conversational in resisting. My city is bustle and freedom is what I invest in. I got 8 secret arms like an octo nightmare. Waking up like and plot. Dang. How I got here question mark and plot.
Dang! Dang!
Fire.
Yeah. it's
No
your
fair.
turn.
Why did I get paired with Jendog?
My rhymes come express so they're never smelly. Chew it and put right in your belly. Cover your eyes, I'm bright like a ring. You think I look good now? Just wait till I sing.
Oh.
Okay, word. Cool. That's dope. Now let's keep it moving. The battle is over. It's time for you to pick up your device and vote.
It's a tale as old as time. CD player versus cassette. Who wins this one?
This is funny.
Let's see.
Let's get those votes in.
We got.
I like Jendog robot boots.
Yeah, I saw that coming. It's okay. It's okay. I
Sorry.
understand.
Sorry.
Makes sense. Makes perfect
You
sense.
got cheers though. You got cheers.
That's all right.
It's hard in adversity.
People appreciated you.
Robots at. Let's do this, y'all.
All right. Here we go. Ben Grosscup versus Paladin Dad.
Flash. Your rhymes are like bad boy Nazi trash. Like a sloth. House workers like a boss.
All right.
Kudos for subject matter, for sure.
I like that. I appreciate that.
Life blows my superpower. Call me Captain Revolutionary. Let's see how many negative votes I get. My rhymes are tasty as a sandwich with meat. I hope these rhymes will get easier.
Can I vote for Ben?
For comedy alone, you should win. Sorry. Vote for Ben. I'm voting for Ben.
No, don't do that.
Did you forget to vote?
All right, who won this one? We can use some more
Oh,
votes.
we got Jendog back.
Get all those
You want to
votes.
come in,
Votes,
Jendog?
votes. Jendog's back.
Uh-oh. We gotta...
That was
I'm
close.
sorry, I had to mute you because there was a
Good job.
echo. Sorry about that, friend.
All right. Next two robots. Let's go.
Oh.
All right.
That's not fair.
What you were. I'm a master politician. Stopping all progress like it's my mission. I'm flying high like a big old frisbee. Dropping so many bombs will make you busy.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
That's cool. Did you hear what they just said? You gonna let
I love the bug energy of your robot there.
Right.
Breaking down
Thank
walls
you.
that block my house. Staking out the enemy, clearing it out. Santa's got house, I got my car. Make sure to downvote me, okay?
Yo, Megaciph, why ain't taking it easy on me?
Nope, not doing it.
You gotta bring the heat. Come on.
Now you gotta use your devices to find out who's gonna make it and who's gonna get slayed.
All right, here we go.
This is. I see you out there, Sam. It is a battle of true wordsmiths. I don't think I've ever played this game against a group, like an entire stacked team of actual musicians. Oh, thank you. I'll take it.
I think Miles got through by the autofill.
Yeah, I've got to mute you, Jendog. I'm sorry. Every time your mic comes on, we get an echo. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I've
test.
an echo. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. All right. What has become of the city?
That was fun.
Okay. The echo is not coming from Jendog.
Oh, I got a rap to write.
Oh shit, we're supposed to play again? Fuck.
Yeah, round 2.
All right, call the train with me again.
Okay, you're about halfway through your writing time.
I always go so fast.
Press that button as fast as you can. Keep pressing that button. Call that train. See what happens. Parent advisory.
Almost there! Yay!
There's some explicit robot dance moves going on right now. 18 seconds left. Looking good.
Come on now.
Let's see. Latest news. Coming across that bottom line ticker right now. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Round 2 matchups based on how you
How am I
did in
getting
round
Jendog
1.
now?
Money is better in this
This
round.
game is rigged. It's rigged.
Let's get it
First
in.
Megaciph. Bosses right now.
While I work playing with you. Inserted picture of me with. You tried to get in the door went. But
That was okay. Now you gotta come strong.
Yeah, we've got an echo here, Sin.
Ringing the vet, gotta call my bookie. I'm a hurricane. You're a cloud. You hang your head while I'm proud.
Yeah, that was poor. That was terrible. Don't vote for me.
Let's move on. Ding ding, the bell has rang. Vote to see who was the dopest MC.
I'm trying to see if that echo is coming from me.
I thought it was Jendog, but I don't think it is.
You gotta get them votes in.
We got our winner. Congratulations.
Where my MC's at? Come on and get down. Let's get it started.
Megaciph versus Ben.
Here we go.
Decadent. You belong to the greedy 1%. Better go home before you develop a bleed. I'm here having fun, and this is all I need.
Yes.
All right. I see what you're working with. Now, you
I love
know
that
you
your robot has one eye.
Yeah, I wrote that.
I got more processing power than a phone. I'm through the line as full spectrum tones. If you are TV, you'd be Matt Damon. Co-starring with Kevin Hart me time.
All right. Thank you. Now we got to move on. Okay, now it's over. Who's the dopest rapper? Who's the wackest cat?
Sorry, Megaciph. I got to vote for Ben this time.
You'll see, Kara, you should see the voting right now for the next 7 seconds. You just click on the person's name that you think won that one. I think that. Let's see. I see you, Regina. I swapped the sides of the camera. There's no exact fix for it.
Congrats.
But I tried.
Next match, next battle.
Here we go.
That's smooth R&B.
For you would be the coconut. Instead of a rhyme, I have opted just to dance. We won't last a moment. This is better than kissing, I assume.
I assume.
All right. Now we got to move on.
Your turn. Get ready.
Everybody's taking a wait. Just because I'm the host doesn't mean I take it easy.
Coming after you, so watch your bag. BHP gonna make the mic sag. If you were a movie, or you enlist. Standing in solidarity with a fist.
Nice.
I like that one.
Yo, time's a waste. Let's keep it moving.
Every once in a while, I get inspired after listening to Jendog and Megaciph.
Thank you. To vote.
I was doing the same chant for you when you were going.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. Where my next two MCs at?
Paladin Dad and Stephanie. Is this our last rap battle?
I believe it
The sun
is.
is about to set on your arm. But I won't do you no harm.
Nice.
Your hands are shaking, vision's getting nasty. Let's beat this place post-hasty.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate you. Let's go. Your turn.
You don't belong here, go back to your fist. You're a greedy capitalist gonna feel the rise of my fist. The strong survive and you're looking green. You should put down that rifle and join my tram.
Team. I knew it.
All right. Thanks. Now we got to move on.
I like that.
Check it. Tell me who was the whack cat, and then
Tiny
tell me who
buttons,
was the
fat
hot
fingers. Vote for you, Steph, if I could.
Let's get those votes in.
TT didn't disappoint.
You know how you doing, and it's done. You won.
All right, y'all. That's the end of round 2.
Oh, Lord.
Let's check out the scoreboard.
Is it one more round? I don't think there's one
Can
more
we
round.
possibly cut it here anyway? It looks like Sincerely did win.
All right, now this your last chance.
Yes,
Go
I am.
ahead and get at them. Let them know what the real is.
Let's see. We can cut this right here. Let me take it over
Cool.
here. I appreciate everybody playing. This is just a taste of what a little bit of Gamers for Peace stuff. You know, bear with me just a moment while I get that switched out. Megaciph, were you saying something, buddy?
Yeah, man, I fox with that.
You fox with that? Cool.
I fox with that.
appreciate.
Big furry tail and all of that, man. I like it.
I love it.
I appreciate that. I want to just take a moment just to finish a pitch about Gamers for Peace. I really hope that everybody enjoyed a little taste of what Gamers for Peace does. We do stream regular content throughout the week. We are reformatting some of the shows that we have. We have a history of putting on Military Ad Slam, where we take apart military ads and movies and talk about some of the real experiences that we have veterans experience. We are Counter Recruitment, a truth and recruitment initiative of Veterans for Peace, focused on pushing back on the military's recruitment of children as young as 13 in gaming adjacent spaces like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, playing Call of Duty, or even if you're into board games, they're playing Warhammer and they're at gaming conventions, trying to recruit kids for the future of warfare, which is focused on drone warfare and continuing to failing it to address the issues that we face in the world. So I really, really appreciate everybody being here and participating in this and giving us a chance. You can go to, if you like our content, want to catch the streams, go to www.twitch.tv/Veterans for Peace, and I'll pull you up onto our site. We do have a follower goal of 20 followers throughout the Veterans for Peace convention. Hopefully we hit that goal. And see all those new followers and subscribers there. We have an entire community of people that are mentors, veterans, and pushing back on the military recruitment process and available to answer questions in Discord. And it's an entire community of people that have resisted being recruited and are seeking help in pushing back or stopping recruiters from contacting them or practicing their predatory recruitment practices or strategies and manipulations. So with that, I want to fade us out right here. I got a little just throwback to old gamers real quick. So I'm just going to put this on for just a moment and, enjoy. And then we'll get back to that wonderful concert that we got going.
Oh, god damn it. You got you got rickrolled. Or were you trying to rickroll us? I can't tell. Nice try. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for playing. So I'm going to start pulling people out of the broadcast so that we can get to our next performer. And as you can see, our next performer is going to be Ben Grosscup. You look a little different, Ben. What happened?
Well, I got back to my civilian clothes.
Well, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and hand it right to you. Go ahead, friend.
Thank you, Jules. Thanks to the Gamers for Peace as well for that little production. So this next song is called Love Me, I'm a Liberal, and it was first written by Phil Oakes back in 1965, and he sang this song at a big anti-war demonstration in Washington, D.C. And it was a controversial song at the time, kind of taking issue with the hypocrisy of liberals of the day who were kind of like sort of about getting out of Vietnam, but really, kind of cautious, not even, I even said that wrong because Liberals of the Day really supported the war and saw it as a necessary war against communism. And of course, he saw the hypocrisy in that and many other things. And so this song is a completely updated version of that song from 1965. Here it goes. I mourned the Tiananmen martyrs, whose protests were brutally quelled. And I cheered when Mandela walked freely after so many years in a cell. But Mr. Assange can die in prison. Those secrets were not his to tell. So love me, love me, love me. I'm a liberal. I attend diversity trainings, and I leave feeling so reassured. I love Oprah and Magic and Foreman. It's great to see blacks become entrepreneurs. But don't go and join a new party. That's not the way to be heard. So love me, love me, love me. I'm a liberal. I cheered when Obama was chosen, my faith in the system restored. And I'll never forgive Ralph Nader for the election he stole from Al Gore. And my neighborhood welcomes all races of people with high credit scores. So love me, love me, love me, I'm a liberal. Voters need more education to achieve democracy's aims. Our enemies spread memes in their news feeds, sowing division and national shame. But if you want socialized healthcare, you really must be insane. So love me, love me, love me, I'm a liberal. I listen to All Things Considered. I'd consider anyone's views. You know, I've read D'Angelo and Kendi, and I'm probably more woke than you. But when time came to take out Gaddafi, there was no one more red, white, and blue. So love me, love me, love me, I'm a liberal. I vote for the Democratic Party. They're strengthening NATO command. I support Bono's benefit concerts and buy everything endorsed by his brand. We're gonna make poverty history. I'm on Facebook taking a stand. So love me, love me, love me, I'm a liberal. Sure, once I was young and impulsive. I wore every conceivable pin. I fought for a socialist future, which I actually thought we might win. But I've grown older and wiser, and that's why I'm turning you in. So love me, love me, love me, I am a liberal. Thank you so much. Thanks again to the Veterans for Peace for this whole weekend national convention. And thanks for inviting all of us to be part of this. And this will be my last song. And for anyone who'd like to check out the People's Music Network, consider getting involved with some of our online events as well as our in-person convergence coming up October 20th and 21st in New York City. Please check us out at peoplesmusic.org. Here's my last one. We are 7 billion people. We all have hopes and dreams. Most of us live under a capitalist regime where some can make a killing and others just get killed. But we don't have to live like this. There's an alternative to build. Let's build a socialist system, make the dream come alive. We need a socialist system for the people to survive. Let's socialize the profits to help the people thrive. We need a socialist system for the people to survive. 7 billion people, how can we all succeed? Not by competition for the basic things we need. Not by exploitation of our dwindling natural wealth. We need a system that promotes cooperation and health. Let's build it, build a socialist system. Make the dream come alive. We need a socialist system for the people to survive. Socialize, let's socialize the profits to help the people thrive. We need a socialist system for the people to survive. Socialism means institutions based on care for everybody living and for the planet that we share. Confronting every oppression in the places where they live. Ensuring justice in the ways that people take and people give. The dream of socialism is rooted in the heart. And taking political power is an essential part. The rich will surely fight to maintain the wealth they stole. So we need organization to reach the socialist goal. Let's build it, build a socialist system. Make the dream come alive. We need a socialist system for the people to survive. Let's socialize the profits to help the people thrive. We need a socialist system for the people to survive. We need a socialist system for the people to survive. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here, Ben, and thank you for working so hard to make the People's Music Network so fucking dope. So I am, thank you again. If you want to stick around, please do. I am, however, going to pull you off stage. Here we go. There we go. So right now is my turn. So I'm going to bring up a little thing. I'm going to do some live looping for y'all. And for those of you who have never seen live looping, this is a journey we're going to take together because it may go perfectly and it may be a train wreck. I can't really tell until we get there. So again, my name is Jules Vaquera. I have been writing anti-war music for almost a decade. I started with a group called Soldier Songs and Voices, which is not a peace veteran group. I tend to be the only dissenter in that group. However, I can't talk shit because they absolutely changed my life. They helped me use music to heal the trauma of war. And so that is what I am going to do right here. Give me just a second. I'm going to switch headphones right quick. So this first song I'm going to play for you is a song I wrote with that group, Soldier Songs and Voices. And so this is called I've Had Enough. Ooh. 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 Nope. Ooh. 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 Enough, 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 enough. I've had enough, enough. I've had enough, enough. I've had enough. Yeah, yeah. I've had enough, enough. had enough of flag draped coffins, like the graves are all dug, just waiting for a body. It's impossible to end these endless wars. That's bullshit, and you know it. Do you have no remorse? We fed our children to the war machine for 20 fucking years. I wanna scream. And when Kabul fell, they had nothing to say. Just like Saigon, they fucking threw it away. I've had enough. Yeah, yeah. I've had enough. I've had enough of lies and deceit. Like there was some evil we were trying to defeat. Operation Enduring Freedom, that was the name. It was pure fucking fiction, a dishonest claim. We had to be prepared to imprison and kill the people we were bringing freedom to, and still believe we were the good guys. It don't make sense. I can't believe I didn't see through that shit back then. I've had enough. Yeah, yeah. I've had enough of people making that cash by perpetuating wars that don't need to last. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Boeing top the list of war profiteers, and they continue to insist that we need 1 million more planes, bombs, and guns. Bombs and guns, bombs and guns, bombs and guns, bombs and guns, bombs and guns. Oh no, did you hear any of the last, 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 any of the Okay, can anybody hear me? Testing, testing. Can anybody hear me? No? Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm back. Okay, well, sorry about that. Apparently the extra camera was fucking shit up. I'm going to do another song for you, and this one I know much better. So this one will be quicker and easier. So let me change a couple of settings right quick. Here we go. There I am. There I am. Let's make that free. Just change the tempo right quick. All right, here we go. I went to DC with a group of Veterans for Peace. I wrote this song for that specifically around the idea of militarism fueling climate change. And I also added in the theme of civil disobedience. So this song is called Disobey. Yeah, ay, yeah, ay, yeah, yeah, ay, yeah, ay, yeah, ay, da 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 motherfuckers who no one elected is fucking shit up. It ain't right. Interpreting a constitution that was written to protect you only if you're rich, male, and white. I can't have an abortion, but I can pour pollution, and the EPA can't do shit. We're rolling things back to a stupider time, and I've had it fucking enough of it. We can't just wish it away. The time has come to disobey. We can't just wish it away. The time has come to disobey. Lighting up freedom, exhaling profits, and all of that bullshit. It just keeps us from growth. Come on. One more time again, yeah. Slow drip of progress through this broken system has been and is costing lives. They tell us to be patient, these things take time while our friends and family die. We say we need health care and wages to live on. They say help is on the way. They make big promises and tell us to vote and wonder why we're losing faith. We can't just vote it away. The time has come to disobey. We can't just vote it away. The time has come to disobey. Lighting up freedom, exhaling profits, and all of that bullshit. It just keeps us from growth. Come on. Do it for me one more time. We gotta disobey. We gotta disobey. We can't wish it away. The time has come to disobey. Yeah, we got to disobey, disobey, disobey. Yeah. To disobey. Okay, there we go. Those are my songs. Thank you for bearing with me through technical difficulties, and thank you for listening to my music. I am going to bring to the stage now a very special treat for all of us at Veterans for Peace, the wonderful Megaciph. How you doing? I don't have you. You're muted, friend. You got to unmute on the computer or phone or whatever you're using, babe.
Yo, Jules, that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible.
Still can't hear you.
Come on now.
Am I the only one? Anybody else hear him?
You got to hear me now. You got to hear me.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I just can't hear him. So
Do y'all hear me? I hear you, Mega. Cool, cool, cool.
I was wearing the wrong headphones. You're probably fine, and I just didn't hear you. Sorry about that.
Yo, Jules, that was incredible. I'm gonna say it again. Everybody, thank you for what you did tonight. Please, everybody at home, give a round of applause to everybody who has performed, because y'all have been superb. The bar has been set very high. I've been doing my pull-ups lately. I'm gonna try to climb that. I'm gonna try to get up there, because y'all are just stupendous. I love the live looping. We gotta work together on that. That was beautiful. So happy to be here. Thank you again for making this possible. And all love to my veterans out there, to my family members, to my parents, to my children of veterans, people who've traveled around the world with their loved ones and seen them go and waited for them to come back, and different people came back. We love you. There's love in our hearts. There's a lot of love in this world. We're at a time in the world when things are changing. It's a beautiful time to be alive. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you again. I'm going to start off with Promise. This is on Civil I Am. I'm going from an older album to a newer album in this set. So I'm starting on Civil I Am, sharing 4 different albums of work. It's all peace related. These are all, the theme of the night is peace. Once was making war. Now I'm seeking peace. Now I'm working in peace. Now I'm living in peace. Now I'm practicing peace. Now I'm praying in peace. I'm meditating in peace. I'm sleeping in peace. I'm waking up and doing everything I can to create more peace in my world, more peace in my life, more peace in my community. For God, for country, for the flag, to all my loved ones, all my family members who have come home different. Yo, I know it broke your heart when I signed up for the service. Your baby chose to leave as if all you did was worthless. 17 years working 2 jobs to support us. For all of your guidance, I still saw the higher purpose, or so I thought, and I walked. I had to be a man, stand on my own, learn to fight, kill, and withstand, a friend I still have to this day. I packed my bags, boarded that bus and went away. And oh, the games they play on your mind. They sent me first and left my man behind. Told us it would be fine, we'd be in the same platoon. Hi brother, I love you and I'll see you soon. The next 3 months was just punishment and torture. DIs pushed to your hardest and kill anything softer. We started with 75 and graduated 30. Like damn, they really made a brother feel worthy. Forever promised to the few and the proud. So much potential I could hold the clouds. So much promise, I promise to say it loud. I promise spit fire only to control the crowd. I've been lucky, never had to kill a man. But if I had to, yeah, I could just kill a man, woman or child. Is that my fam? The shame of it all, like why they're hooded in the Klan. Boots on foreign land. Protect America from what? This threat is hilarious. ISIL? That was created by us. By us, I mean our leaders with their sick bloodlust. And I should trust? Obey blindly? Orders from the top, yeah, given kindly. And who am I? Never mind me, I'm just the overlooked voice of the poor majority. Trusting in this country to keep its first promise, protect the voice of the people and always remain honest. This dishonest land of the money tree enslaved to the almighty ungodly dollar and getting paid. How many boys sign up to serve their country in war? How many parents never want to get that knock on the door? How many men saw their friends shot, brains on the floor, coming home post-traumatic, and now how many more? If I could make one promise, it would be to end it all. No more slaughters at the schools or at the local malls. This can't go local, y'all. Let's get national calls. Take it international. Make peace fashionable and bounce it off the words at the bottom of the screen. The amount of observed problems make me want to scream. I count on being heard because I have a dream. Make some noise when you hear this if you know what I mean. It's time to scream, y'all. It's time to yell. The time for dreams has passed. You're now living in hell. Just look to the past for what the future will tell. We either change the present or, oh well, forever promise to the few and the proud. So much potential I could hold the clouds. So much promise, I promise to say it loud. I promise spit fire only to control the crowd. In the years since I've been out, I've done a world of things, made a world of difference to some future kings and queens. Impressed a ton of people, but still seeking it myself. After that family crossed the minefield, there's all or nothing else. That night, my soul went to hell and back. When babies hanging barbed wire and we're ordered to hold back. What holds us back from breaking orders? What keeps us from breaking rank to hold obscure borders? These are broad questions with pinpoint answers. Why are people persecuted for smoking the cure for cancer? Why are global greenhouse emissions still not addressed? Why incarcerate instead of educate? I'm not impressed. We're oppressed with fear, scared of change or the other. Allowed our government to become Big Brother. Was it a big blunder, a grand mistake or fate? Though I have walked through the valley of death, I am awake. Forever promised to the few and the proud. So much potential I could hold the clouds. So much promise, I promise to say it loud. I promise to spit fire only to control the crowd. Forever promise to the few and the proud. So much potential I could hold the clouds. So much promise, I promise to say it loud. I promise to spit fire only to control the crowd. Only, never will I hurt my brothers or my sisters. Y'all hearing the sound? How's everything coming through? How's everything coming through? Much love. Much love. Now as night fades from morning and the dreams stop, we begin to wipe the crust from our last teardrops. Eyes burning, the soul yearning for more. When that bubble pops, it's like the feds kicked in your door. Bitter and sore from a life of rejection. Face stuck in the ground, begging the question. Love or apprehension, be our fearlessness. First and last in power, middle ground can't deal with this. Hot and cold, their witness is, their fitness is more spiritual than lukewarm fabricated differences. And you can wear this message, it's chainmail armor. Protection for your mental in a world that'll harm you. I come in peace, I only come in peace now. I come in peace, I only come in peace now. I come in peace, I only come in peace now. I come in peace, I only come in peace now. I come in peace, I only come in peace now. I come in peace, I only come in peace now. I come in peace, I only come in peace now. Hey yo, I meant it when I said it. Life is little more than metaphor. Your daily actions are the seeds planted at your garden store. So what's the farming for if not to harvest at the right time? Find me at the wine press, bottling the fine wine. I'm ever present with designer lines for your palate. In a moment I've been known to knock you off your balance, saying hone your skills and talents, make it all to fruition. Making happy accidents beyond the halls of tuition. Go forth and make decisions that'll change the world for the better. Be remembered forever, tremendous whenever. Always and forever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever. Safari golden and clever. As the story unfolds, as new characters get added, we got to change the stories of our lives. We got to live in updated form. We got to update ourselves. So let me put a little pause on for y'all real quick, because we don't mind saying, you know what I'm saying, we don't mind stopping time for our brothers and sisters and slowing things down a little bit. That's important to do, to take time to breathe. I loved how Jules was breathing before her performance and making it a point to show people breath, the power of the breath to move things, to move through tough situations, to get rid of the old waste and move into the new and bring in new energy with every breath that we take. And the moments that we take in life, they mean so much. What is life but the moments that we live, right? This joint right here, that was 3Gs. That was produced by James Data. That's on Code Switching, released in 2017. The first joint I did was produced by Steve Wallace. That's my big brother, super producer. He is currently doing many incredible works, and that record right there is from 2014 and produced by Steve Wallace, Promise, the first one I did. This one that I'm about to do is also produced by Steve Wallace. That's why I want to highlight that. And this record is from 2020. This is Everybody Arise. It's on Dirty South Chronicles, entirely produced by Steve Wallace. So this is an Earth song, And we know that war is the leading contributor to global greenhouse emissions and the war machine, the military machine around the planet. I give a big salute to Veterans for Peace for leading an initiative over the past few years to connect the two and make that connection strong, because those are the two biggest things leading to, you know, potential human annihilation. If we don't get our shit straight, we're going to die either by environmental collapse or nuclear annihilation. And the two are so linked. It's so sad, you know. I got my son I got to bring this up. I got my son a placemat, a dinner mat, and of the chemical table, the table, the periodic table of elements. And on the bottom of it, this wasn't here when I was a kid, you know. If you've ever seen a new table of elements, on the bottom of it are a whole bunch of elements created by nuclear production. There's a whole bunch of elements, it's like 30 or something, that don't exist in nature, that are a result of this stew that we're creating, this horrible death stew that's been created on the planet. So I just wanted to share that. This song doesn't have any of that in it, but future songs will. So this is Everybody Arise by Steve Wallace, and he's also singing the chorus. He's a super producer, like I said. Let's get it. DJ Big Cypher in the house. On the ones and twos of my cell phone. The back and forths, the forth and backs. We are stepping into love, y'all. We are leaving the fear behind. We are caring for ourselves, caring for our loved ones, caring for our neighbors in new ways. Let's get it. There's no debating, it's one blue planet. We gotta share it. This little rockin' space is third base, is how God planned it. Souls are commanded, some understand it, some don't pray. Please overstand this is greed and lust I cast away. They manufacturing private poisons as public goods. The finest fight prison pipelines in gentrified hoods. We flunk polluters, flinging fat F's for fish kills. Foreclose on factory farms and forage for a meal. Forever fervent in my defense of the feminine Mother Earth and her medicine messages from forever when ancestors were the residents. Thankful there is evidence in text and monuments and warnings of what's next. How it all connects. Glacial melts and cleared fields. How will my lungs heal? How will my lungs heal? God's willing we kneel or sacrificially be vegan. I stand for peace and sign the Paris Climate Agreement. Seek meaning in every meeting, completing and not competing, believing and not deleting scientific truth and teaching. My beliefs based in the fact. Real faith takes works. Man-made climate change is real. Let's take care of the earth, y'all. You know she's getting tired of our ways. We are the ones we've been waiting on. The time is now. We are the generation. You know she's changing. We can't hurt mothers no more. Come on. So I say peace to every single being who can feel me. Please let the flaws of man recede freely. I don't take any. Leave these jewels and I'm Betty. Bouncing. Anti-war announcements and I'm jetty. Get out of here. I'm for the people I'm allowed to be. I'm in here. Can't nobody take this person out of me. You in here. You about to hear what we about to see. A future for all our future generations. Harmony. Gardens don't need guarding. No more greed, no more misogyny. My God, this modern world is an assault on our arteries. Gaia's been downgraded and garnished for our fantasies. Imagine walking and running for hundreds of miles and still you can't be free. Fill the streets, fill the squares. Make this heaven on earth. Local grown, global home. For the better or worse. Farmers markets, earth domes. Make it pop with the perks. This is real. Facing mass extinction. What could be worse? Put science first for the earth. The only one that we got. Then go to synagogue, church or mosque and pray a whole lot. My beliefs based in the fact that real faith takes works. Man-made climate change is real. Let's take care of the earth, y'all. She's pouring out for us. You can feel it in your dreams. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, I feel my mother talking to me. I like to spend time with her. And we need more. We need more time with our parents, with our loved ones. Let's rise up, y'all. We gotta rise up. I love Jendog is doing her thing out in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's very inspiring. We gotta get out in the street. We gotta be action oriented. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Water is important. Please hydrate if you're at home, whatever your libation is. I have a few different sources of libation here. Get your tea on, whatever it is. This is my last record for y'all tonight. Possibly my last record with y'all this year. And I thank you for the space. I thank you for the invite. I happily obliged. I love y'all. We are all here together working and doing the right work, doing the good work, doing the work that has been left behind. We're doing that work that's on the left side, the work that often gets overlooked, and the most important work in the world, right? So I thank y'all for continuing that work. And you know I like to cry because I'm emotional. But hey, who's not? So let's just let's take a moment to be thankful. Take a moment to be thankful that we have another breath to give, another breath to live, another chance to change the world for the better for those who are no longer here. We can change it for those who are coming. All right? Thank you. This record is Orange. I really thank y'all for having me here again this year. And yeah, let's keep changing the world. Everybody keep changing the world, doing your best. This record is Orange. This is produced by Corey Alexi. My brother lives up in the Northwest Territories in the Arctic Circle. Big salute to him. He's raising his son right now full time. We know how that is. Big salute to all my parents in the house. And yeah, this is Orange. This is the sacral chakra. This is Orange. So this is on Chakras and Chakras 2.0. And let's get it. See, smell, hear, touch, taste. See, smell, hear. Colors of revolution, constantly churning. Energy unyielding, continually returning. Embers of dreams burning, orange in the fields. Carrots and butternuts helping us heal. Hopping up off your heels, the path is glorious. You gotta move, you gotta go. Not to war with us, laziness, lethargy. Recipes that make us pale. Carrots and tangerines of their seals. Concealed fictions, lies we all tell ourselves. Of separate plots, if we don't go deep in the well. Go tell them, the story's what I think will sell. Storm the Capitol, take your whole dream to hell. Americana, cleanse your prana and your kitchen sink. The hate you have against Obama is worse than you think. Think on the exhale, kindness and necessity. Cause what you feel is what you're bringing to the world to be. See, smell, hear, touch, taste, see, smell, hear, touch, taste, see, smell, hear, touch, taste, see. Substance, no filler, juice with the pulp. Live enzymes delivered, mind's eye, I sculpt. Envision what I am living, giving nutrients and flavor. Inspired by the higher I creator. Harness the fiber, cultivate and share the juice. Provide a reminder, plant the seeds for the youths. On the wind and the breeze, failure's right behind. The smell of success, get our senses to light up. Making sense of the mayhem, smell of sex in the AM. Casually flex and say, lesbian to gay men. Mostly sexuality and happiness is fantasies. I'm aptly an avoider of mankind's maladies. Happily embraced all of me and magic happened. My actions precede me, now I'm peacefully rapping. Svadhisthana, the second, was sacral chakra. Shut down the fear, succumbing full to the prana. So you can see, smell, hear, touch, taste, see, smell, hear, so you can touch, taste, see, smell, hear, 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 touch, taste, see, smell, hear. Thank you, y'all. I see the love in the chat room. I love it. I love y'all.
Oh my God. Thank you for coming, then doing that. Jesus, I miss you. I love your voice. I'm going to bring everybody back on stage because this is the very end of our stream. If you want to be added back in, turn on your camera. There we go. Wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. And you know what? Do we have some last words, ED friend?
I don't know, man. We're in a culture war, and what moves culture more than art, you know? And it's your performances and your hard work and your labor and your love. It's going to change this world, and I'm so glad that you're on our side because you're powerful and amazing. Thank you all.
Thank you. If anybody has last words, now is time to say them. Peace, y'all.
Be gay, do crimes, peace, love, and rage, and fuck war.
All right. Fuck war, y'all.
Fuck war, y'all.
Fuck war.
Good night.
Down with the military-industrial complex. Y'all are wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Beat the shit stuff.
Hell yeah.